What's up, everybody? Good morning. How you doing today? It is, what is today? Holy shit, Wednesday, Thursday when you're watching this, Wednesday when I'm shooting this. Anywho, if you noticed, I didn't throw any good morning from the workout because it's been raining all day. It's been raining here in Florida all day long, and it's been a rough day for me. Like, I don't do well when it's rainy outside. I have found that out. I do fine if it's not like a work day, but if it's a work day, like my motivation is just like, don't want to do it, don't want to mess with it, just like drab, yuck. Do you guys get that way? Do you get that way like in the winter? So I know a lot of people go through like winter depression. Mama does that. So one of the reasons we left Missouri to come to Florida was so that she could have sunshine and happiness in the wintertime, because sometimes in the wintertime she gets down and doesn't like to go out in the cold. And so, you know, if you're stuck just like running through the cold to get to your car and then at work and then back home, it can make for a rough. How about you guys? Do you guys suffer from that? Do you suffer from parked motorcycle syndrome? Like where you have to park your bikes all winter? Or do you ride all year round? And I know a lot of people will be like, I ride year round. Do you put your bike up as in from this time to this time, or do you just, you know, kind of put it up? Like you have gas in it, maybe put some fuel treatment, put it on a charger, but that day where it hits 55, 60 degrees, you're firing it up, running it out of the garage? Or do you like put it up, cover it up, and not touch it till March? What do you guys do when you put up your bikes? It's been a long time since I put up a bike. And if I remember correctly, I didn't do anything special with my bikes. When winter came, like I would make sure they were full of gas and the battery was charged. Hell, a lot of times I didn't even make sure the battery was charged. I'd go out to start it on that 60-degree day and it would click. You ever have that happen to you? Yeah, so what do you guys do? What do you guys do for the winter? And then what do you guys do to pass the time in the winter when you're not riding? Like, what are your other passion projects that you like to do? You guys have heard me talk. I like the RC racing, but more and more, I really am enjoying online racing. Sim racing, some call it. I don't have a sim yet, but I think for Christmas that's what I'm gonna spend my money on, is building me a cockpit. So if you don't know what a sim is, that's a driving wheel, shifter, pedals, frame, and a seat. So you're like sitting in a race car, and then you have the TV screen right in front of you. They do that in many variations. Some people have like triple screens, so it's like you're in the car. Some people do it with VR, which are the goggles. I couldn't do the VR because of my neck. Like I have trouble just wearing a helmet all day. So I couldn't imagine like having the weight of that every day on my neck. That, and a lot of people talk about like getting sick from the VR because it just kind of messes with you. So neither one of those sounds like a good time to me. So I think I'm going to, in my office, I'm going to set up my simulator. And then, of course, there are many different racing simulator games. Some are games, some claim to be real simulators. Like, you can get online and you can race in many, many different ways. From stuff that's public to creating your own private groups, which is something else I thought would be fun. So any of you guys out there, like, play Gran Turismo 7, any of that online? Just curious. Like, I thought, you know what, it'd be cool if a bunch of the people that watch our YouTube channel or on our Facebook groups play. Maybe I could put together a group where we can all race and hang out and have fun doing online racing. I don't know, through the winter. But what do you guys do? What do you guys do in the winter time to pass the time? I know a lot of people do projects. Like I have a project this winter, that 99 Fatboy, and then of course I will get our bikes all ready to travel next year. But you know, the funny thing is, like, this is prime time for us to ride here in Florida. We don't ride much. Like, we kind of look at the bikes and we just kind of leave them parked. We have a lot of projects around the house we want to do, so I know that that's of importance. Angie was talking about starting those this weekend. I protested, but I feel like I've lost my protest. So I think we're going to, you've seen the floors. I did these a couple years ago. We're going to do that on our back patio. We already have the supplies. We were going to do it this spring. We never got around to it. So I think this weekend, if it's not raining and the weather is good, we're going to go ahead and redo the floors on our back patio. And then, I don't know, Sunday is an RC race day. I'm struggling with the RC stuff. Here's why. I'm lazy. It's the truth. So, to do the RC stuff, I have to pack up a tent, pack up a table, pack up the car, pack up extension cords, go to the racetrack, spend the day, come home, unpack all the stuff. It takes pretty much an entire day. And, I don't know, like, RC stuff, video game stuff, like I can turn it on, play it for an hour, turn it off, go outside, work for a while, go in, turn it on, race a couple races. It's just so much easier and convenient to just do. On the flip side, the RC stuff is kind of fun to go out and, hang out with people, although I don't really know many people there. So, and I don't get to do it year round. So, I get to do it for a few months and then I'm gone. So I'm kind of out of the loop. Everybody's kind of got their own thing, hanging out, doing their own stuff. And I'm completely out of the loop of that, which I'm all right with. Like, if you guys know me by now, I'm pretty good at just like being alone, doing my own thing. Sometimes I favor being alone. But, so that's my struggle with that. And if I don't, the problem is if I don't go race the RC car, I'm going to feel like I just wasted the money. And I hate wasting money. So I may have to like put it up for sale. I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. But we'll see Sunday if I feel up to going and breaking out the RC car and racing. The other part of it is I don't have enough time or energy to get good at it. And I hate not being good at something. Drives me crazy. I either want to be good at it or I don't want to fuck with it at all. That's just how I am. That's how I'm built. So the fact that I don't have time to become good at it means I suck at it. So to go out, spend my entire day at something I suck at and know that, at one time a month, I'm not going to get any better and I just don't have any other time to devote to it. Yeah, that's my struggle. Anyway, enough with my whining about a rainy day and winter. I hope you guys are having a kick-ass day, and I hope you got big plans this weekend. I think it's St. Pete Bike Fest, so we may go up there as well. So see, there you go. My weekend's already full and gone, and I haven't even started it yet. Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow.